Hey y'all, welcome back to another video from your girl Salendria. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you for your continuous support. Okay y'all, so I gotta make this quick. I gotta get ready to head to my mom's house. I gotta pack up my bags and everything because I gotta be over there for a couple of days because the funky old building is about to replace the boiler, so it won't be no water for the next couple of days. So I gotta get that situation, clean up my house a little bit, and go ahead and head on over to my mom's house. But I just wanted to get on here and do this video because I know when I get to my mom's house, all I'm going to want to do is just lay down and eat and watch movies. That's it. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the episode 4 as well as Kandi speak on it. So let me just go ahead and jump right on into it. Of course, I'm going to be talking about bits and pieces that stood out to me, the focal points of the episode, and the same thing for Kandi. Okay, so let's start off with, I want to just jump into the scene where they all met up at Taj's loft apartment or what have you in Atlanta. And it was so funny because Taj had bought this what you call it, charcuterie board, however you call it, however you pronounce it, the board with the cheese and the crackers and the meat and the fruit, the grapes and stuff. Like, she bought the wish version because it wasn't no crackers, it wasn't no fruits, like it wasn't none of that extra stuff. It was just like meat and some cheese or what have you. And you know, Taj came in, she tasted it, and she kind of spit it back out. She was like, this shit nasty as hell. So that was a little funny moment before all the other girls came in or what have you. So everybody got there. You know, Tiny came in first, and then Latasha came in, and then I think Kandi, and then Tamika came in with their guy. I forgot his design director or stage director, whatever you want to call him. She came with that. Now, prior to this meeting, Taj and Tamika, they actually met up with each other, and they are okay, so Taj and Tamika, they met up with each other, what have you, and they met up with each other because they were trying to get some creative ideas, juices flowing and stuff like that, so that they can try to get things situated. Because at the end of the season, they are supposed to do the show, because apparently at the house, Taj's house, I'm like trying to think about the scenes and stuff. So at Taj's house, it was agreed upon that they were going to do the co-headline thing, okay, which was the biggest issue from the last episode. So they agreed to do the co-headline, whatever, but the meetup between Taj and Tamika took place before the actual sit down and agreeing to do co-headline situation, whatever. When I tell y'all, Tasha is so bitter, Tasha is so fake. But I remember seeing something, and I believe that she had told Tamika that she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get him hell, I'm gonna get him hell. So I feel like she's doing this shit intentionally, being an asshole. And y'all, I know I said I was gonna work on my language and stuff when I'm doing these YouTube channels, but when you got somebody like Tamika, like, it's just so easy for me to just start saying stuff that really just comes to my mind at the moment. So don't judge me, God ain't done with me yet. Anywho, she is the type of person who makes stuff hard for people just because she's not happy. Because why are you at this meeting when you have not really spoke to none of your group members or anything like that, but you want to show up to this meeting and you want to give a stank face because your sister came in with y'all stage director or whatever, and she presented everybody with her and Taj's ideas that they came up with or what have you, and she was just so not with it, turn her nose up and, you know, doing all that extra bullshit. Like, at this point, y'all need to go ahead and just bye. Don't even come back. Kick her to the islands, y'all. she don't need to be a part of the group anymore, because if this is what y'all gonna have to do and deal with every time she is not feeling it or don't want to be bothered, then y'all gonna always miss opportunities. I'm gonna just say that right now. But she was just so in her feelings because Tamika was taking over the job that she used to do in the group, right? Tamika never was into all that stuff. She always followed what her sister wanted to do. So this time around, Tamika wants to be more creative, be a part of the creative ideas and stuff like that. She wants to be a part of the contract talks and, you know, things of that nature. She wants to be a little bit more control, have a little bit more control over her career. And I don't blame her, because after that shit that you said about them taking your money, absolutely, you have every right to be involved in the scope of things, right? So after that meeting, you know, they still talking to Coco's son, Jalen, about not dropping out of school. It was her, Taj, and Jalen, and, you know, they giving him a lecture about why you shouldn't just be focused on, you know, a music career or what have you. And Taj was pretty much telling her stories about how she didn't used to have nothing, because when it's hard out here in the music industry and your money dries out, then you just don't have anywhere to go. So she was just basically telling him, like, if you're gonna pretty much do singing and follow your dreams, then you need to still have that plan B in your back pocket, just in case something does not pan out in the music industry or what have you. But, you know, they still want him to go to school. Okay, boom, we got through that. Okay, Lily, child. One thing about Lily, she is going to talk about sex. She loves talking about sex. So she has this book coming out. All I know is something Miss Pussy or something like that. I don't know, but it's a book, and I can't wait for it to come out, because I want to actually see what she's talking about in this book. I know she's like, I gotta have some other type of income coming in, because, you know, we're getting older and I can't move like I used to move or what have you. So I need another stream of income. So she's gonna make this book, write this book, and I can't wait for it to come out. Okay, boom. The scene with Kandi, Coco, Jalen, and Tasha. So Kandi was in the studio because they portion of the meeting that they supposed to focus on is the song setting of the performance or whatever. Like, they gotta get all of SWV's top songs that they usually perform, and Xscape gotta give out their songs that they usually perform, because they want to try to figure out how long this show is going to be and what songs they need to put in, what they're gonna sing first and what they're gonna sing last, whatever the case may be. So, you know, Kandi is throwing out suggestions on Xscape side, and she turned to Tasha and she was like, Tasha, I know you really don't like this song like that, what have you, but I feel like we need to end this on the softest place on earth or whatever case may be. And she's like, like, she literally just turned her nose up every chance she got in that scene. And Coco was just looking at her like, come on, like, what is the issue? So Coco was like, well, have you thought about anything? I haven't really thought about anything. Like, she was just being a real fucking snob. I hate snobs. Like, you really think you the shit because you got blonde hair and you got this little solo deal that you still hiding from your group members. Like, you fake. You so fake. I can't even support your music because you so fake. So Kandi was looking at her like, here we go with this bullshit again. So Coco had enough. She came to do what she did. Her and her son left. Okay? And that was the end of that scene. So we get to another scene where everybody is at rehearsal. This is their first rehearsal, whatever. And before I get to that, so Tamika, Taj, and the stage director, whatever, they met up with him so that they can actually get like a visualization of how everything is going to be and whatever. Girl, listen. Tamika was just throwing out stuff, and it was so funny because the dollar amount kept increasing on the screen because they got a set budget, and she just loved something with the horses. I guess the SWV song is just stuck in her head or whatever for horses or whatever. Like, girl, leave them horses alone. They do not want to be involved in all y'all shenanigans. Leave them out the drama, okay? So that was that scene. not the scene with them coming together to start performing and rehearsing and stuff like that. And, you know, everybody is there. But guess who? Fake ass Tasha. So at this point, people are like, okay, well, what's going on? Y'all wanted her to come. Y'all don't like, is she going to be a part of this? Whatever the case may be. And, you know, at this point, Kandi, she done had it. She like, you know what? She's treating us like she's Gladys Knight. We the motherfucking pips. And like, she was just over it. And they pretty much was like, okay, we got to come up with what's the game plan? Either we gonna wait for her or we just gonna do this without her. So it was just so unprofessional. But what she did not tell them, the reason why she wasn't coming to y'all little rehearsals, is because she was on the other side of motherfucking state, or where she was, signing her motherfucking gospel solo deal. Shady boobs. She's shady and fake, and I don't like it. So that was that for the episode 4. Like I said, I gotta skim through this stuff because I want to talk about Kandi speak on it, and then I gotta leave. So Kandi speak on it. When I tell y'all she spoke on it, she spoke on it. I told y'all my girl, she gonna come back whenever she get ready to come back, and she gonna come with receipts, and she gonna tell it like it is. And I'm gonna skim through this too because it was like really a long worth episode, because she usually don't speak for this long period of time. So she had time yesterday, okay? So I'm gonna just skip over because she talked about the episode first, right? But I'm gonna get to the point and to the part where she started talking about Tasha's artificial speak on it or whatever. And she was like, you know what, how you gonna try to clap back at me and you using clips from my speak on it segment? She said I should have had hit up YouTube to tell them to flag the motherfucking video, but I ain't gonna do that because then she gonna be talking about, well, you trying to take money away from me off YouTube. So I'm gonna let her have it. Have at it, boo. Oh, let me go back to, because she talked about the situation with Tamar and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, I'm just so over her. Like, you are just so invested in Kandi right now that it's overshadowing your fucking single. Like, I don't even know what the fuck the single is. Like, I don't even want to hear it. Like, your attitude and your personality, how it's displaying right now, is so off-putting that I can't even support you even if I wanted to. So she spoke her piece and told her truth about the situation. She did not deny that there was a little altercation. She did not deny that. But she did say that my husband did not threaten her. He was talking to me. She even inputted a clip of both of them sitting down because he had previously talked about this situation. And he said his piece, and he said that her boyfriend at the time, whoever he was, as Kandi put it, her contestant, fiance, whatever, they were talking like two grown men. It wasn't no ego or no bossing up or nothing like that. Like Tamar made it seem like, yeah, my man checked tired. No, he said he was on a cool vibe. I was on a cool vibe. I was giving him what he was giving me, and we talked and we hashed it out. And I told him what it was. I told him I had no problems with Tamar and yada yada yada. So Kandi was like, and another thing, how you gonna sit up here and talk about you hope my husband ain't whooping my ass? I don't play about domestic violence, and you are pretty much someone who should not even attempt to talk about somebody in a domestic dispute, and you just claim that you was in it with your ex-husband. How you gonna throw that out there when you are an actual victim of yourself? Can I tell y'all, she crazy. Something wrong with her. So I'm gonna get off that situation because I just feel like that was just something that was really blown out of proportion. But Tamar, you need to learn how to keep your nose out of people's business. When they don't stand for you, when they don't address you, you don't come fucking with them. Just shut up sometimes and mind your business. Now, Tasha, Kandi was talking about, you know, the little segment that she did on YouTube, and you know, she clapped at her about, you know, the clips that she took out of her speak on a segment, so what have you. This was the part where I was waiting for, because at the end of Tasha's little video, she tried to clown Kandi's vocals. Okay, so Kandi sat up and she was like, sis, where we do that at? You're talking about my vocals. But my vocals, my lead vocals on majority of the songs help you to the fame that you are at today. My vocals. I have a distinctive voice. Everybody knows I have a distinctive voice. Everybody may say, yeah, you cannot sing, but my voice played a part. That's why I say that Kandi is the lead vocalist of Xscape, because of her distinctiveness. Because the point when when Tasha was talking about when she saw Kandi crying at the studio, what have you, Kandi talked about that. So she was like, let me just go ahead and set the record straight. I was not crying because she was singing solo. I was crying for the simple fact that they did not call all the girls in Xscape to the studio so that we can sing on this song. They only called me in there to drop some background vocals to make it seem like an Xscape song, when in actuality it was a Tasha song for the third album. Like I told y'all, they was setting her up for her solo career after the third album, because they said it, once the album is done with Xscape, then she's gonna go and pursue her solo career. Boom. So she was like, I had back and forth confrontation with Jermaine Dupri about this situation, because he was the person that I had an issue with. And like, how dare you not contact everybody? Why you only contacting me to drop my vocals on something that you're setting her up for on a solo career? Because guess what? We was trying to get more money for this third album, but because she was going solo, that cut their little budget in half. So it's like, okay, if she goes solo and she hit it big, she's not coming back to Xscape, and then that leaves us hanging, trying to figure out where our next meal is gonna be. So she debunked all that bull crap. Tasha made it seem like she was just crying because Tasha was singing lead or whatever. Girl, bye. So then she was like, you talking about my vocals? I have a #1 hit single on the gospel billboard. Prayed up. Me, my vocals. I got a gospel single from a long time ago. With your amazing voice, you trying to get to where I already been with my non-singing voice. In so many words, like, girl, y'all can get off of Kandi about her not being able to sing and Tasha got the better voice. Yeah, Tasha may got the better voice, but Tasha voice don't mean nothing if you ain't got the accolades to back it up. You can't just rely on, oh, I got the better voice, so I should be this, I should be that. No, your management is faulty. Your husband is faulty. You need to get rid of him as your manager and just let him be your fucking husband, because you should have been doing a whole lot more all that time before Xscape even reunited. I'm just saying. So yeah, Kandi was just like, you talking about me and my voice? Like, if she said you clowning me, you need to be clowning yourself. And I agree. You clowning me, so you clowning yourself. I may not have the perfect voice, but my voice did what it was supposed to have did to get those hits. So, and then she started talking about, y'all go ahead and stream this girl's album, because I want her to have her piece. She said, because Lord knows I do not want to ever sing with her again. I said, there it is. That's the end of Xscape right there. When she said that, that's the end of Xscape right there. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all had Kandi sign a form to remove her from the fucking group. And y'all didn't make it. Y'all didn't survive too long, right? Y'all needed Kandi more than Kandi needs y'all. And that's just a motherfucking fact. And I love Xscape down. But let's call a spade a spade. Y'all needed Kandi more than Kandi needed y'all, because she decided to tap into different areas in the music industry to make sure she had fucking money to feed her family. Besides Tiny, Tamika, she had a little something here or there. But everybody had done something more memorable than Tasha, who has the better voice. And then she was like, oh, when she was talking about Tamar or whatever, she was like, it seems like the only time that you are popular or talked about is when you are having an issue with me. Like, she like, y'all go stream that girl single. Please go give her something else to talk about. Because, yeah, you're overshadowing your single and what you're supposed to be doing for your little show or whatever with your drama and your messiness. I was like, Lord have mercy, Tamer. Oh, and this is what she said about Tasha. She was talking about Tasha. She's like, y'all go stream that girl's album so that she can have her peace. She was like, the album is called A Conversation with God, The Invitation, or whatever. She said, it seems like the only conversation she having is about me. Because she always want to make me the villain in her story. And Kandi had enough of that. And Kandi was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. She said a lot of the times when they were filming the show, it's a lot of situations where she felt like they should have added some scenes in, because there was a lot of back and forth between her and Tasha off camera that, production did not get or whatever. But she thought that it should have been in, in the episodes or whatever. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff that we are not privy to that was behind the scene. So yeah. And so before she was getting ready to leave off the speaker on it, she was like, I'm indebted in your brain, bitch. And she was like, this was the, and I know she gonna put it on the shirt. I know she gonna put it on the shirt. She said, y'all can't catch a headline without me. Catch a headline without me, please. Like, y'all not popping unless y'all got Kandi name in y'all mouth. And that's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Of course, I know Tamar, she gonna probably debunk that. Yeah, I did this, I did all that without talking about Kandi. But she gonna debunk that because she's a deflector too. Like, I'm just over her. And y'all, I had thought about something, and I'm like, you know what? This is crazy how Tasha's coming at Kandi and Tamar is coming back at Kandi from something that she let go. Back then, she didn't talk about it until the guests asked her questions on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, whatever the case may be. She wasn't even thinking about that situation until them girls said that. So I feel like that was planned. I'm sorry. I feel like that was planned. And then if y'all did not know, Tamar's very first song, If You Don't Want to Love Me, Tasha was the background vocals, and Tasha co-wrote that song for her. So they have a long history. They go way back to Tamar's very first single, okay? So let that sink into y'all motherfucking brain. So it's not too far-fetched that they coming at Kandi like this. It was probably a fucking plan all fucking long. Because anybody that don't like Kandi, they all jump on the bandwagon. I have no issues with Kandi. She is a good person. She's a sweet person. And it takes a lot for her to blow the fuck up. So if you keep pressing that bear is going to wake the fuck up. And then it's going to be a fucking problem. So, yeah, y'all, I'm probably to miss some stuff in there. But I just wanted to get to that piece right there because that was just the whole reason. I'm like, and then she was like, I know I'm all over the place, y'all, but it just came to me. So she also said, you know what? You trying to clown my vocals, but girl, they was clowning you too. They clowning you too. So she showed 2 clips of her. She showed a clip of her trying to sing and doing her runs at her confessional. And she showed the clip of when they, I think it was the Soul Train Awards when they won the award or whatever. Can I tell y'all that Tasha motherfucking wig was irking the shit out of me? And when she was doing when she was doing her runs and her hair just looked like she just went through the trenches. That was a no for me. Whoever did her hair, y'all need to be fired. Like, y'all really need to be fired. Maybe Kandi need to go ahead and give you your hairstylist. Let you use her hairstylist because, baby, your hair was a hot ass motherfucking mess, baby. I'm just saying. She was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about my group mates vocals, what have you, because we all in this together, whatever. Like, she's like, I don't even do that. She was like, but she said, you don't see me trying to throw nothing out there talking about how you still be doing all the motherfucking runs since 1993. I don't say that. I could, but I don't. But here it is, you jump on the bandwagon about other people talking about my vocals. How do you think I want to sit up here and be in the motherfucking on the same stage with you? I can't. I can't. And she was like, I can't do it. Lord knows I don't want to sing with her no more. I can't do it. That's what she said. I said, well, that's the end of motherfucking Xscape right there. That's the end of Xscape. Well, you guys, I'm about to end this right here. I gotta hurry up and pack, and I gotta get ready to go. I know I was rambling and I was talking kind of fast, but I gotta get ready to go. And plus, my storage for my recording is almost up, so I didn't want it to time out and then I have to do the shit all over again. But yeah, so I can't wait to see what else happens, because I'm gonna be doing another video. So until next then, you guys, take care and have a good night. Bye.